Hey YouTubers. I just want to talk to you guys real quick, right before I go to sleep, and I'm sorry about the lighting, but just bear with me for a second. I promise I won't be long. Um, I just want to talk to you guys real quick about depression. I've been dealing with this for some years now. Um, but within the last couple of weeks, it has kind of been hitting me hard, and I've been down and not really sure about a lot of things in my life, and so obviously it's taking a toll on me. But I'm just gonna be honest. I'm so over being depressed right now. Like, I'm just tired of it. I'm sick of it, and I just really wanna, not so much as test God, but I'm just ready to see what he's gonna do in my life, because honestly, for the longest, I've had like no good sense of direction. Like, I know things I like. I know what I kind of know what I want to do, but it's like I just can't find the door that leads to anything, and it's just been kind of having me down. And when I get down about one thing, I start thinking about other things, and you know, that's just obviously a trick of the enemy. Like, I'm obviously down about the direction of my life. Then I get down about the mistakes that I've made. Then, of course, just start adding on other things, and things that really were kind of out of my control, like the loss of my mom back in 2002. And so it's just things on top of things. And, my dad told me, you just got to call it what it is. And that's the enemy trying to, he's trying to take my mind. He's trying to keep me off focus, trying to keep me from keeping my mind on God. But I mean, I'm tired of dealing with it, honestly. And I I'm just ready to fully believe that God is going to do what he promised. And I just want to encourage anybody else that may be dealing with depression regarding anything, like, just, and it's not to make light of your situation, but you've got to be tired of dealing with it, and I'm pretty sure you are. And right now, it's not the time to continue to bring yourself down about it, but it is time to just pick up where we are, and not so much as run. We can start crawling and just get back on our feet gradually. And I promise you, I honestly believe that God is not going to disappoint us. And like, I think this Bible that I have, I forgot the guy's name, but it's the Message version of the Bible, so it's like in contemporary language, but it's called the Remix, which I think is kind of funny. But whatever. And it goes to the verse, I think like in King James version or whatever, it just says, for I know the plans that I have for you. But in my Bible it says, pretty much it's like, chill out. I know what I'm doing. If you continue to seek me, and once I become what you want more than anything else in life, I won't disappoint you. And, I'm just believing that. And I'm excited. I'm nervous, but I'm more so excited to see where God leads me. Because honestly, for one, I want my life to be pleasing to him. And for two, I want to be able to encourage others and be a blessing to others. So, I can't stay where I am now, just like you can't stay where you are. You can't let depression defeat you. You can beat this. I mean, it's not just a mind thing. The enemy will have you thinking that it's something wrong with you, but it's really him messing with your mind. But you can't give him that power. You can't give him that authority. I was just having a talk with my sister earlier this week, and we were kind of talking about praying with authority. Like, have you ever prayed a prayer and just kind of like, well, God, I wish I could pray prayers that, not so much as like with other people, but when you pray, you just don't feel like you really believe, or you don't feel like you're praying with power. And that's what we were talking about. Like, get into that point where it's like, God, no matter what's going on in my life, I'm believing you for everything. I don't care if my arm is falling off and whatever, but God, I'm believing you for my healing. And just, being able to have that confidence and faith in God, like, that is something that I truly desire to have. And even in, I think it's James chapter 5 verse 17, when they talked about Elijah, I think, Lord, don't let me be telling y'all anything wrong. When they talked about Elijah, it's somewhere in the Bible, I know for sure, because I did just get finished reading it. But how he prayed and asked God to not let it rain, and it didn't rain for 3 years. And then after that, he prayed again and asked God to rain, and the crops grew, and they were, they had what they needed. And I want to be able to pray and have that kind of power. So I just want to pray with you guys that we just gradually get on our feet. We continue to keep our eyes on God and let him do what he said he's going to do. All right? You guys have a good night, and go to church. Get some good praise and worship. Leave your cares with Jesus and let him do what he's going to do. Bye.